Hamburg is known as Europe's green capital because its population is famous for their high esteem of nature and implementation of solar and geothermal energy sources. At the Shanghai Expo, there is a display featuring the best practices from urban development straight from the German city. Today, we take you to Hamburg House, a model low-energy home that highlights the advances made in green architecture. It could be said to be the heart of the entire World Fair because of the building's innovative and progressive designs.
The expanding red on this globe represents rising temperatures over the last 30 years. It also shows how the process is speeding up. The most noticeable warming is at the North Pole, and the reasons behind it are rising carbon dioxide levels.
全球性的气候反差，原本多雨的地区严重干旱，原本干旱的地区却暴雨成灾。令人忧虑的是，厄尔尼诺现象出现的越来越频繁，全球日趋变暖很可能是不可逆。
The United Kingdom's pavilion uses seeds to show the significance of global warming. This UK seed bank is preserving whatever kinds of seeds it can acquire because global warming is so rapidly extinguishing so many current species. 60,000 transparent acrylic rods, each 7.5 meters in length, contain over 260,000 seeds. And after the expo closes, they will all be donated to schools to teach children the importance of protecting our Earth. Global warming is rapidly increasing in speed, but we can still reverse it. This red brick building is Germany's Hamburg House, or the passive home, because it doesn't need any active energy sources.
The Hamburg House has three big sources of energy. One is solar, the other geothermal, and the third is ambient heat radiated by electrical appliances and human occupants. The first two are the main sources. This here is a central control area for our geothermal systems.
This green structure relies on solar panels installed on its roof. Running 35 meters below ground is the borehole for the geothermal system, which uses the 10-degree groundwater to boost the internal temperature up to around 35 degrees during winter. During summer, the groundwater is used for cooling as well. Under all the floors of the Hamburg House are pipes, which form the building's air conditioning systems, and since it's geothermal energy, that means no bills. Hot water is piped from the ground under each floor and can also supply cooling when needed, providing a year-round temperature of 25 degrees Celsius. The heat pump's potential is derived from natural renewable sources, so there's no pollution nor waste, and it's some 40 to 60% more efficient than current HVAC systems.
All of our exterior glass windows, including this one, have 3 layers of glass with inert gases in between. You can feel how thick it is. They're something like 10 centimeters thick. And even though it's 3 layers, its transparency is very good.
Even the wall's thickness is part of the design.
The walls are 1 meter thick. Typically in China, when you build a house, the wall thickness is between 20 and 30 centimeters. Our walls are that thick because we have a very thick insulator inside.
The shape of the Hamburg House is rather like that of an open drawer, to exploit the shadows created for cooling during the summer months. Its windows have also been carefully planned. Some windows are larger and others are smaller. It might look sloppy, but each has been carefully situated according to sunlight angles. The north face gets more sunlight, so its windows are smaller, reducing cooling needs. Yet the Japanese pavilion, nicknamed the Purple Cocoon Island, has no windows and it breathes.
The things sticking out work the same as chimneys, creating an upward flow of air and expelling the interior's air. The inward turning parts suck air into the structure, creating a constant airflow.
Using these methods, air is being constantly circulated within, giving Japan's pavilion about a 6% energy savings and dropping the temperature 2 to 3 degrees. Sunlight, air, rain, and heat from the earth, these are the energy sources of the future, and all are on spectacular display in these 2 green buildings. Yet throughout much of the world, these methods have yet to be implemented. As the data from the recent Taiwan's National Renewable Energy Conference shows, if current implementation rates remain steady, then by 2020, only 3% of the country's structures will have adopted these methods. Taiwan still has a long road to travel.